guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. My name is Janae, if you guys don't know, but right now I am not in the camera. It's my friend, so I will be doing her makeup for fun, just to like create this nice colorful glam look. I definitely did a vote on Instagram and you guys voted glam, so I'm gonna give it to you. Yeah, so if you like glam, please stay tuned and watch this video. I'm using my pencil for the eyebrows from BoxyCharm, and I'm using the LA Girl concealer in medium beige and my crown brush to conceal underneath her eyebrows. So I use my crayon palette, box of crayon palettes, in the color yellow as her transition color, and I'm just blending it out everywhere so it could look really nice and smooth. I'm gonna take my fluffy brush and use it for the pink color in the crayon box. Then I'm gonna go take my Morphe palette in the 35B and use this violet purplish pinkish color and use it for the inner of her eye. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side, and make sure you guys blend so that it won't look like a rainbow. It looks nice, and blend it out like a sunset. So going back in the Morphe palette, I'm gonna use this dark fuchsia color. So it does give me like not too much of a purple, but not too much of a hot pink. It's more in between. So I'm gonna just use that for the middle and put it right next to the violet color. And then I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side and just blend it out so that it can transition into each other, so you can see the color effect. I'm gonna do the same thing for the purple, and I'm just gonna use it for her outer corner of her eye, so you can see the effect of the colors. And I'm gonna do the same thing. Everything that you do on one side, you do on the other side. So to do her cut crease, I started off with this brush from Crown Brush. It's a concealer brush. I started off with it. I really didn't like it that much because it made her cut crease a little too big for her eyes, but the look still came out nice. So I ended up switching it for our Beach Cosmetic brush because it was more round. The Crown Brush is round, but at the very middle it does have a pointy part to it, so that's something I don't like, so because it messes up the shape. So I'd rather the brush be round, like throughout the whole brush. It be round, no pointy parts nowhere. So I end up switching it up. So I'm just making her cut crease, and this is my first time, guys, doing I did cut creases all the time, but this is my first time doing like a wing cut crease. So I was so nervous. If you can tell, I'm making so much face expressions because I'm so concentrated. I make the weirdest face expressions and move my mouth so weird when I'm trying to focus on one thing and get things perfect. So don't mind me, but this came out really beautiful. So using the Rainforest of the Sea palette by Tarte, I'm gonna use this color. It's like a champagne color. I would tell you guys the exact name of this color, which will be down below, but right now it's not in front of me. But this color is so nice. I wish you guys can really see it. The camera and the lighting is really making it look white, but trust me guys, it's not white. It's like a nice champagne color. And I'm just gonna blend it out and put it in the inner corner of her eye. So I'm gonna use my Morphe palette again, and I'm gonna use this shimmery pinkish purplish color, and I'm gonna use it for the outer of her, for like the remaining of the cut crease. I'm just gonna put it like that, and I'm gonna blend it with the champagne color so that it could look nice and ombre. Look at that color, guys, so beautiful. Do you see how like Like, can you see the color coming in? Like, it looks really nice. For her waterline, I will be using NYX pencil in the color white, just so that her eyeshadow can have a nice pop to it. I definitely did her lashes off camera because it was easier for me that way. I'm using mascara, of course, to make them lashes pop more and nice and full with volume. I'm gonna do her lower lashes as well, and I'm using the Tarte mascara, which is so bomb. You guys have to get this. It's so nice. It's not clumpy at all either. From the Too Faced line, I'm using the Peachy Peach primer. It's a matte primer. Her face is very oily, so I wanted to put this everywhere so that after I put her foundation, she won't get greasy after a while. So this works really good, and it feels really good, and it smells good. Then I'm going to be using a foundation from Flamore, which is my old job. If you guys know me, you know I used to work there. I love this foundation. It's nice and matte, and it has nice full coverage. So I'm just gonna tap on the foundation onto her face so it could be nice and flawless. Now that the foundation is everywhere on her face, I'm using a smaller brush to get in and clean up the areas that the big brush couldn't blend well. So I'm just going to fix her nose, underneath her eyes, get underneath, areas where the big brushes can't blend it very well. That's one thing. You have to use the right brushes for things in order for the makeup to look nice and flawless. So I'm going to use a different brush, which is a smaller brush for her contour for her nose. And I'm just going to put it right on the sides of her nose. And then I'm going to get the other brush again that I used to blend out her foundation, just to blend out the contour so it won't look harsh. With the LA Girl concealer that I use for her cut crease and for her eyebrows, I'm using it for her nose, and I'm just gonna do a dotted line doing it. I don't like to do the straight line thing when it comes to contour because I feel like it's harder to do it that way. I feel like the natural and easy way is to when you like do it dot by dot. Then I'm gonna do her contour on her cheeks, and I make her suck in her cheeks, and she's so silly, guys. It took her so long to make this video because she's too funny. Like, we're funny. We can never be serious sometimes, but I'm just gonna continue to contour the other side and make sure that it's going up and not going down, so she already has high cheekbones, but I want to enhance her high cheekbones, so I'm just gonna put the contour up, and I'm gonna put it at the bottom of her jaw and on top of her forehead. So once I'm done contouring, of course I'm gonna get a clean fluffy brush to blend that harshness out. I don't like contour to look harsh, so I'm gonna use two LA Girl concealers. One is the medium beige and light beige, I believe. Yes, I'm gonna use it for her contour because I love faces to look natural. I love to make people look like they self, but enhance their beauty. So I don't go too light, guys. I definitely don't do that, but I am gonna put a nice natural color underneath her eye, and then put something a little lighter than this color on top of it so that it could blend out well. One thing I also like to do that I learned this from Aaliyah J. Thanks, sis, because you were a real one. To sharpen the contour, sharpen it going up like a curve, just so the cheekbones could look better and pushed up and nice. Using the same blending brush that I used to blend out her foundation, I'm going to blend out her concealer everywhere so it could be nice and perfect. And I'm going to tap on instead of swiping. I'm going to tap in the concealer into her face so that it could look nice. And I feel like I kind of messed up her nose contour when I did this, so I end up eventually going back in and fixing her contour on her nose. So for this part, guys, I like to take my time and tap off the concealer, like just blend it in her skin, because I don't want to swipe it and like touch her contour, the dark part of her contour. So I'm just gonna tap and like really blend carefully and take my time when it comes to this, because trust me guys, if you take your time, it will be so bomb. Look at that, fire. So underneath her eye, I am gonna put the light pink that I used for on top of her lid for a transition color. I'm gonna put it on the inner corner of her eyes, and then towards the middle I'm gonna use that violet color that's so pretty, that nice neon purplish color in the middle, and then have it ombre with that light pink so it could look nice. And then I'm gonna use this yellow color from the crayon box again and use it underneath the colors and on the outer, just so it could look nice and the yellow could pop a little bit more. Yeah, she's feeling herself, as you can see. So with a nice clean brush, I am blending the yellow in just so it could look nice and perfect. So make sure you blend so it could look nice and ombre. No harsh lines, guys. One thing I hate is fallout. We have to clean up our fallout because it will mess up the whole base of the face. We have to clean up that fallout. So I'm using that small brush again, and you just clean up the fallout. Then I'm gonna go in my MAC Golden Deposit highlighter, and I'm gonna put it nicely on her cheeks. I told her to smile. I told all my clients to smile just so I can see exactly where I want to put the highlight or blush at. I love this highlight. Love it. It's so nice and it's buildable. You can put it on lightly and it comes on nice and smooth and make it a natural look, or you can keep going in and pack it on and make it nice and boom, like what I'm doing right now. Also, don't forget to highlight the chin a little bit. I don't want to put too much highlight on her chin, so I put a little bit, just a little glow, and I put on the tip of her nose and the bridge of her nose as well. For her lips, I wanted her to have this ombre glossy look, so I used the brown and a nude and a gloss on top to make it nice and full. I am using my Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, which is flawless. It leaves a nice finish. You guys have to get this. It's only $15. She's done. I love it. She loves it. Guys, like, this look is so beautiful. You guys asked me for glam and I gave it to y'all. Please like and subscribe and share this video. If you guys love my content and love what you see and want to see more, please let me know down below and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I know this video was long, but you're a real one if you stayed tuned. Thank you once again. Later, and see you guys soon.